I think one misconception about Ludivine is that we have, or at least have had at certain points in the past, a reputation for kind of having, that our menu is weird, or that our food is weird, or that it's just, that it's not approachable. And I really don't feel like that's the case. I think most of our food, if you're not reading it on a menu or having it described to you, if it was just put down in front of you, I think people will find that most of our food is really pretty straightforward. When I moved back to Oklahoma from Colorado, I didn't see anyone taking the approach to restaurants and menus that I had been, basically from what I'd been doing in Colorado. I worked at a small little French bistro, and we went to the farmer's market every week to get all of our stuff, and we didn't have a printed menu. We just had a chalkboard menu that changed every day. I didn't see anyone doing that here, and Oklahoma has such a rich agricultural history, and there's a lot of agriculture in the state, and I just didn't see anyone actually capitalizing on that.
Some of our best sellers definitely are pasta dishes that we make in-house every day. Our Wagyu steak, Ludivine's Wagyu, is probably, I think, the best in the city.
We sell a lot of Wagyu beef. We do, although we never intended for it to be, that is something that has come to be almost a staple menu item.
The Ludivine tasting menu is by far the best tasting menu that I've come across. And then lunch-wise, almost all the stuff that we have kills it here. So chicken schnitzel specifically is one of my faves. So try to offer an intense fine dining experience that tries to give you as much local flavor as possible, but also kind of like a worldly taste as well. Our philosophy at Ludivine was that we wanted for the same approach to be taken to the cocktails in the bar that was taken to the food in the kitchen, if that makes sense. So we wanted the cocktails to be sort of well thought out. We wanted them to sort of change up frequently, just like our food did, just to keep it fresh. But at the same time, really focusing on keeping them good too. I mean, and that might seem obvious, but can be easy for bartenders and chefs alike to sort of get a little carried away and a little self-indulgent when it comes to the creativity, and they can forget that things first and foremost have to be good. It has to be a drink that someone wants to come in and drink. Hopefully something they want to come in and drink several of. I think Ludivine's great for a date night because it's upscale with sort of a sophisticated vibe, but not stuffy at all. We really want for everyone to be comfortable. I mean, that's one thing that is kind of unique about us, is our clientele is really diverse. Just to add, I came to Ludivine 3 years ago, and I was just a regular guest beforehand. And in that period of time, it has become basically a home for me. Everyone who works here is family, pretty much. It's a great environment to have been able to be a part of, especially now that we have the move that's happened. And I think that the new patio is by far one of the best parts of new Ludivine, and that everyone should take advantage of it because it's beautiful. Ludivine is a kind of an upscale farm-to-table fine dining restaurant. Up until this point, we've been dinner only, but we are now open 7 days a week, doing lunch, brunch, and dinner. We've just moved into our new location on 10th and Hudson, just right up the street from the old place. Really excited to be here. It's a great new space, and come down and check it out.